Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio. Welcome to Hunting for Answers, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Hunter, and today we're exploring a case about a 36-year-old Chicago woman that shook America to its core and sparked national outrage surrounding police brutality. A case that reminds us how sometimes calling for help can turn deadly. This is the story of Sonya Massey. It was the early hours of July 6, 2024, in Springfield, Illinois. The neighborhood seemed calm and quiet, but inside her home, the mother of two felt an unnerving sense. According to reports, Sonya had struggled with some sort of mental illness condition and had undergone treatment to manage it. Feeling uneasy and fearing for her safety, she dialed 911 for help, reporting a possible prowler near her property. Little did she know, this call would set off a chain of horrific events. Police body cameras captured the terrifying events. Released by Sangamon County Sheriff's Department, it ignited a firestorm of fury and outrage across the country. In the footage, it showed that just after midnight at 12:50 a.m., the deputies arrived, conducting a search around Sonya's property and the surrounding areas. The two deputies then made their way to Sonya's front door. One of them was Deputy Sean Grayson, a man whose name would soon become synonymous with controversy in this case. As the officers approached, Sonya opened the door and uttered words that now haunt everyone who's heard them. "Don't hurt me." The body camera footage showed her looking frightened and vulnerable. The moment is chilling. She had called for help, and yet she seemed to know that danger was standing right in front of her. The deputies entered her home, Grayson asking for identification so they could verify her name as they prepared to wrap up things and complete their report. She walked over to the sofa, sat down, and began searching through her purse. Suddenly, Grayson glanced over to the kitchen and noticed a pot of hot water over a flame on the stove. "We don't need any fire while we're here," he said. The moment Sonya moved to put the pot in the sink, everything changed. A back and forth transpired. "Where are you going?" Sonya said to Grayson as he took several steps back, furthering himself from Sonya. "Away from your steaming hot water," he replied. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Grayson's response was immediate and shocking, threatening to shoot Sonya in the face right then and there. Fear gripped Sonya. She placed the pot in the sink and raised her hands in surrender, using the counter as a shield. But Grayson had no mercy. In a single devastating moment, Grayson allegedly fired his gun 3 times, striking Sonya in the face. The official report stated that officers immediately administered first aid, but the body camera footage revealed a much darker truth. Grayson was heard discouraging his partner from helping, coldly stating, "That's a headshot wound. She's done." While his unidentified partner attempted to save her life, it was too late. Sonya Massey was gone. In the aftermath, the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office initially claimed she died by suicide, a narrative quickly disproven by the evidence. By this time, outrage spread nationwide as Sonya's family and their attorney, Benjamin Crump, demanded justice. The question on everyone's mind was, how could this happen? How could a woman calling for help end up dead in her own home? The answers all pointed to Grayson. 6 different police jobs in 4 years, multiple DUI charges. Red flags were everywhere. Yet, he wore a badge that night. As the investigation unfolded, Grayson was charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. He pled not guilty. On December 3, 2024, an Illinois appellate court ruled that Grayson be released pretrial. However, that decision was quickly overruled just days later on December 10th by the Illinois Supreme Court, deciding that the disgraced former deputy would remain behind bars. Although the fight for justice is still ongoing, Sonya's loved ones and Attorney Crump have not backed down. Most recently, a stunning development. Officials in Sangamon County agreed to a $10 million settlement with Sonya's family. The county board unanimously approved the settlement, acknowledging the tragedy that had unfolded. But no amount of money can replace Sonya. This case raises questions not only surrounding Sonya's death, but the system that failed her. The system that failed Breonna Taylor, Atiana Jefferson, and countless other Black women. These were people inside of their homes, just living their lives, only to have them cut short by those sworn to protect them. Sonya called for help that night, and unfortunately, that help never came. As the case continues to develop, we'll be sure to keep you updated. As we wrap up this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Hunting for Answers on YouTube, and be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss out on any updates or future stories. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode. Until next time. Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network. For more podcasts from the Black Effect Podcast Network, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.